Hello, everyone. It is me, the ArcanaAngel, spirit-led, cornbread fed, stepping into the universal energies, air, water, fire, and space. Dare I say space? Yeah, it's that kind of reading, y'all. Come on in. Spirit-led, cornbread fed. Honor to the Most High. Inviting in spirit of wisdom and truth. Inviting you in, whatever species you identify with today. If you new here, we listen, we don't judge. And for the ones in the back, don't be a square. Get out the circle. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that bell. Today is the opportunity to see situations for its worth. 000 energy. Revelations reveals. That's part of the energy of the Method Man that I like. And then it said, you know, the e.t.a. Method Man, e.t.a. We can't leave that e.t.a. out. Supposed to be a meteor shower where I am. Y'all know I'm in the south. It's supposed to be a meteor shower around 5 a.m. I think that's Central Time. I could look it up, and I ain't gonna do all that. I should have did all that before I started the video. Meteor Man. Of course, you know, I'm an 80s baby by way of the 70s. And when he said Meteor Man, I was like, Meteor Man, what? On God's green earth. And that's what it was all about. Coming back to God's green earth. So reveals, and then remember the 2-2, the grand is rising, the energy of the master builder. Strong communication skills. We got the long-tailed widow bird that came out. Now, mind you, I didn't know what it was. I had to look it up. This is a long-tailed widow. And you see how his head, how dumb, how feminine. You see how his head, and it is a man. It's a masculine energy. Of course, air sign, but specifically a man, Meteor Man. But that could be anybody in the human race, right? That's what a man is. Reflection of the creator. But communication, a lot of it. And remember the last video, well, the last video, something was on the tip of somebody's tongue. They wanted to say it, the goat. Somebody stopped, full stopped in their tracks to say it. And look, Meteor Man, look at all them pinnacles in the air, or meteors, or what are they? Pinnacles, meteors. We talking about the Meteor Man. Meteor shower at 5 a.m. Talking about fives. Remember, Spirit told us it's going to be a lot of stuff going on in the month of May. Fives doesn't change. There's 5 people viewing right now. But double that. 5-5 is all about communicating openly, especially with the ones that you love, because everything happens for a reason. A lot of nurturing communications. It's time to nurture your relationships. We got that 8 of Cups energy, so you already know 8 of Cups is moving away from things being satisfied and moving on to something that's even more satisfying. Moving on, 8 of Cups. The energy of the wax and gibbous that we are in, it's an 8. Something new. Divine timing. And that's what you're about. Divine timing for connections. Okay, we're going back to this Meteor Man. Divine timing for connections, because some people say that meteors are, you know, where beings are crossing over what did it say? Souls embarking on a journey. Meteors. We're talking about meteors. The definition of meteors. The afterlife, or somebody seeking for something, guidance and new life. So that meteor, the divine timing for connections, divine timings for connecting to your ancestors or your spirit guides. Great time, divine time for connecting to that person, your loved ones, nurturing your relationships or your craft. Divine timing for connections. The meteor, nudge to pursue your dreams. Oh, shout out to well, should I say shout out? See, the spirit-led cornbread fed. I was gonna say shout out to Lips Legion, R.I.P. Lips, because it was brought back to my mental when meteor means the defeat of demons by gods. And I was like, legions are, multiple demons or whatever defeated. Legion, that was the demon name. Demons defeated by God. And what made me think about that, other than it coming up in the meteor, is it also came up in possession energy when I was doing the pre-shuffle, stepping in to see what was breaking it down to see what Meteor Man was all about. But that divine timing for connections. What's connecting? Souls embarking on a journey. The afterlife. OMG. Now, this the part that really got me. Souls embarking on a journey. You know, they always say that Earth is prison, right? Like where the fallen angels go. And, meteor is another word for a fallen star, right? And I was like, what if it's like a prison bus? And it's bringing a whole bunch, like, you know how they have people coming to drop off the prisoners? That's what it made me feel like, because if this is prison and they sending a whole bunch of entities, and then it made me think of the thumbnail, the year of the snake, we in the snake. Said red on black, friend of Jack. So I feel like it is going to be some good entities as well. It is workers too. They on the good side, But we gonna see. We gonna break this thing on down. But that was quite interesting. And another thing, meteor. It says a small body of matter from another space. And I said a small body from outer space. Meteor Man. Man is all about understanding the truth. As above, so below. I don't know. I don't know what all this have to do with anything. I'm just passing the information along. This is a long-tailed widow bird. Spirit said it's time to reinvent ourselves. This bird comes around when somebody is nursing or hurt, or somebody is sad, or somebody's trying to attract a partner. Something made me sad because I'm a widow. Make sure you check out that description box I do have where you can give to the Widows Fund. We are friends to the widows. But it made me sad because the widow bird was associated with treasures. And we store up our treasures in heaven. And so that, to be a widow means you lost a partner. So I was like, man, is that how you become a widow? Because you treasure your partner so much? You, overly cling to your partner so much, or you overly love your partner because, you know, you can love two good, but you can't love two gods. You know what I'm saying? So that had made me think. So shout out to our widows, your companions were truly treasures, and now they are stored up in heaven. Could be part of the, like we said, the crossover, the crossing over. And then, you know, in the movie Meteor Man, we already been talking about the 5D energy, right? That they've been pumping into us, pumping us up, you know, pumping us up, hyping up our senses. Because Spirit said, remember, your senses are gonna be heightened. Pay attention to your instincts. This is a major time for that. One of his superpowers was weather control. Dun dun dun. And I'm like, when it is a cloudy, we're supposed to be able to look up and see this because I'm in the south, right? I can look up and I don't have a lot of outside light distractions. I can see the stars, the moons, and quasars. But it's cloudy and rainy. And you know, today is number 2. It's all about discovering the truth. About divine collaborations is out here. Importance of unions, realigning energies is out here. Air, water, fire, earth, space. Yeah, it's interesting. Is it as interesting to you as it is to me? If it is, make sure you subscribe, hit that bell. We talking about meteors, mans, and small bodies from outer space. Widows. Spirit said they're here. We all here. Reflection of the Creator. Spirit said the meteors are fleeting but powerful. That's why I said they trying to cause a distraction, right? They trying to cause a distraction. They don't want you see you dropping out they little what did they call them? You know, the people that Trump had not deported. He put in that prison. I guess he did deport them, then put in that prison. Sent them back and put in the prison. See, that's the energy that I'm feeling. Cloudy weather distractions. They don't want us to see the bus flying through the sky. They don't want us to see how many. And it was a lot that Trump sent back. And they also said they were terrible, terrible people too that he sent back. Not all of them, because some of them was, you know, misconstrued. But as a collective, they were terrible. But hopefully, you know who is who. I think that's why Spirit lead us here, right? To where we know who is who. That's why we got to be in tune and make sure we aligned with where we need to be, with what's coming our way. So we can be ready and know how to use our superpowers. You know what I'm saying? Do you know how to use your superpowers? Everybody got them. Do you even know what your superpowers are? It might be small, but it's still significant in the big scheme of things. So, let's see. I think I covered everything just as far as, the moon phase, waxing gibbous. That was just the numerology. The moon phase, waxing gibbous, to mature, to drive, to care, to perfection, to nurture, to search, to mentor, to be dedicated. That's where we at. Divine timing for connections. As above, so below. Heart matters. Interest matters. Values matter. Are you ready? So I want to see what this little birdie got to say. This little birdie got something to say. I feel like if it's already been a conversation, or you know, this energy is strongest for the next 3 days. Somebody has something on the tip of their tongue and pause to say it, and we either about to find out the conversation, or somebody got something to say back. That's the conversation, part of the conversation. It could be internal conversation because it's surrounding his head. Like it might not have been said yet. This could be spiritual messages. Remember, Spirit said, pay attention to your spirit guide. Divine timing, divine collaboration. The importance of divine communication. Clearly, especially when we're talking about interest, when we're talking about creating, when we're talking about success, when we're talking about protecting our energy, when we're talking about being a snake in the snake year, and watching out for the snakes at the same time. So let's see. Let's see. Calling your power back. Calling your power back. Speaking things into existence and calling your power back. The Emperor. Whatever you said was heard. Whatever they said was heard. What's the community? Spirit-led, cornbread fed. Whatever was said was said. Whatever was heard was heard. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Divine feminine, no looking back. I feel like divine masculine, you know, the masculine could be a man, an air sign, or a fire sign. Strong fire, Aries. They got total understanding, total control. And whoever this feminine energy is like, are you sure? Are you sure? So I feel like Emperor is still emperor. And this little pretty divine feminine, they feel like should have stayed in their place. Because now it look like somebody that been misplaced. That's what I'm saying. That prison bus energy, like the ill bad ones got to go. Bad ones got to go. What was said? Talking about family. Ooh. Sorry, y'all. Is it raining where y'all at? Is it raining where y'all at? Because it is. It's not pouring. It's not pouring. But the old man is snoring. Shout out to everybody, old man, that's snoring in this rain. It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. Do you know if your old man is snoring? It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. So the Emperor, oh yeah, calling back cycle ended. Success though, success. We got 8, right? Divine timing for this to happen. And this is in the 8 is representing the 8th chakra. So this is above like your instincts. This your instincts on instincts. This your instincts instincting. Just like a newborn baby dropped on a new planet, in a new world, in a new environment, and knowing what to do. Breathing. Existing. Breathing and existing. So let's pull and see. Let's get grounded. Let's get like, because they do say my head do be in the stars a lot. But you know, where else you go find an angel? Well, anywhere, if you ask me. But I like to be, you know, where I feel at home. Spirit led, cornbread fed. Show us what we need to see about this Meteor Man. This meteor shower, this smile body, this calling back our power, this successful ending. Get us grounded. You're masculine energy. You need to know how to use that power. And if you're a feminine energy, you need to learn how to do without. Period. Right? It's prisoners and it's prison workers. The haves and the have-nots. Mother Stone's eye. Big brother watching, the portal open. The portal open. Big brother watching, look. It is written, the oracle. If you know, you know. If you don't, you just keep doing what you're doing. Just like in that movie, Idiocracy. Just keep doing what you're doing. Don't worry about it, because we got things to do. Mother Stone's eye. I was just about to say what? It's a 1, so it's been initiated. Back to the beginning. Back to the beginning. Successful completion of a cycle. The very first at the beginning. This the very first one. Focus. Look at the whole picture. Cast aside distractions. Didn't I tell you they trying to distract us? Didn't I tell you they trying to distract us? Weather control. As above, so below. They trying to distract us from what's going on with this energy exchange. And down here, don't be distracted by the energy exchange. Avoid tunnel vision. Focus while remaining aware. I told you. It's a higher vibration. But look, justice. Focus while remaining aware. And this came out the Knight of Cups. I don't know if you saw when I walked off, the Knight of Cups was under the energy. So, you know, that's developments. And usually the Knight of Cups is the one that have his head in the clouds or whatever. But this is like he aligning, right? Focusing, evolving. Got his eye on the prize. Somebody got their eye on the prize. You see this? Whether the prize is a pretty young thing or the prize is a spiritual revelation, just something that somebody wanted to know. It's being aligned, it's being revealed. It's on the way. I like that energy. What you think? Let me know. Let me know what you think. I like to talk about it. Focus is not exactly encouraged in the West. It's funny because this bird is associated with the West. Because of smartphones, computers, and texting. That is precisely why focus is the first thing out. In order to proceed, be aware. While your quest for enlightenment depends upon your ability to focus on each image, then the ability to focus on each image. it's crucial that you don't develop tunnel vision. Like that justice card, you gotta see both sides. You gotta weigh the good and the bad. That's why I say this is a prison bus coming to earth, but it's prison workers coming to earth too. It's still other people coming to earth, other small bodies coming to earth. It just might not look like what you thought it might look like. Anyway, enlightenment is not the product of obsessive single-mindedness. It's the product of deliberate open-mindedness. Deliberate open-mindedness. Can you say that? Enlightenment is not the product of obsessive single-mindedness. It's the product of deliberate open-mindedness. It would be unrealistic to expect you to focus on one thing. Like, we know you got a whole bunch of things going on. 8 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles. But that's when we got to filter everything out, see what really matters. What are we really passionate about? What are we really interested in? What do we really value, treasure? Whether it's been a long time or it's in and out. What do we really treasure? Be aware of being fake busy. Because the mouse came out yesterday. And I had wanted to bring it up. But it seemed like it's a good time to bring it up. Since we're talking about unrealistic. To focus on any one thing. The world would not stop just because you're meditating. This is your chance to learn 2 things. Okay, then I say this is divine timing for connecting. Spirit-led cornbread fed. It's always the confirmation. That's how you rule. Divine timing for connecting. This is your chance to learn 2 things. How to focus on something while remaining aware of yourself and your environment. And how to laugh and cry at the same damn time. It's for our refining. That's what that waxing gibbous is all about. Refining. Learning how to be more subtle in expressing our emotions. Be ready for what's about to come. Be ready for what's about to come. Beware of distractions. Oh, that just threw me for a loop. Avoid tunnel vision. The truth is before us. Didn't I tell you the truth is before us today? A 2-day discover the truth. Meteor Man. You know what I'm saying? God's defeating demons. Legions. Love reigning. In all your understanding. In all you get an understanding. Understanding leads to truth. Cast aside distractions while being aware. Casting aside distractions, but being aware. So that's like you already knowing. Yeah, I was gonna say that's like, and then look what's next. I was gonna say that's almost like you already knowing what you got to do, right? Casting aside distractions. Baby, I'm sorry, but you got to learn how to live with. I got something to do. Yeah, you done thought about it. You kept your head on the swivel, and God was with you. God's was with you. God's defeated demons for you. Look, since the beginning of time. Okay, so you already know who you are, and if you didn't, now you do. Or now you know who they are. I don't know who you are in the picture. If you the one that's taking your power back and saying, baby, God is saying this is the time for you to learn how to use it. And somebody to learn how to not have it. Somebody about to get powered up and somebody not. I don't know who about to get powered up. You or them. Well, let's start there. Meteor Man. Let's see who is the Meteor Man, who being nudged to pursue their dream. Or who is the prisoner. It's two. It's a Meteor Man and it's a prisoner out here. We got teachers. Artists, con artists. Let's see. We'll start with these. Tarot of the Nine. Some people deserve success, especially if they self-employed, especially if they following the right leaders, especially if they have ambition to progress. It's all about hope. That's one thing that long-tailed widow bird symbolizes hope. Remember reinventing yourself. Some people just made the wrong acquaintances, and it's okay. Look, and life goes on. But it's time to reinvent ourselves. Reinvent yourselves. It's collective message. Right? I want to see the truth because I said I was going to be outside looking up to see this meteor shower to get my superpowers. You know what I'm talking about? Be aware though to get your vibe, but remember this is not a time to be sick or poor, right? Broke, being wasteful, making bad investments, because that's how you do. If they are sending entities down to possess and try again, then you definitely don't want to be somebody that they take over, right? Or do you want to get took over? Meteor Man, e.t.a. e.t.a. E.t. arrival. Estimated time of arrival. We'll pull a timing for it. Show us the Meteor Man. What we need to know about the Meteor Man. Ooh, confirmation rule the nation. Look at that. The Emperor. The Meteor Man. And look, there's still somebody in the back. It's a chef that this time, though, part of the crew, part of the staff. People still with you. I feel like that's important because calling your power back, right? And them having to leave, and then now, like in the transition, because I wanted to know about this Meteor Man. This person defeating these demons. This person is calling a power back. They're pursuing their dream. You know what I'm saying? Cooking. Let them cook. Somebody said, let them cook. Yeah, somebody could have got fired from a restaurant. Somebody just could like somebody cooking better than somebody else's. But all is not lost. The loyal ones, the team still here. You know what I'm saying? So there you are, where you supposed to be. Let's see about this prisoner. What about this prisoner? This fallen star? Oh, karma. Justice League. Didn't I say from all over? From space. Didn't I say entering the atmosphere? It didn't I say they gonna try to mask? Yep. Didn't I say they gonna try to cover it up? The magician and the hermit. A master magician. It takes this some long time wisdom to hide these truths. This game on game on game. This pimping since pimping been pimping. But it seems you can't hide from the Most High. You can't hide from divine timing. You can't. You can't hide from divine timing. Where they do that, they drop it in the comments. You can't hide from divine timing. Look, it's a price. It's some it's on the head. On the head. Look, on the head. Didn't I say on the head? Somebody got somebody targets on somebody. Nudge to pursue dreams. Pursue romance. Pursue mentorship. It's on the it's determined. I love that. Keep on moving. Well, they getting karma, they getting justice, they getting what they need to get, what they deserve. They just desserts, and somebody serving up. Oh, did y'all see that short that I put out? It said SHIT pie. And I just said somebody getting served, they just desserts. And you, because this person, your chef on your team, either your spirit guys or your chef, you remember the chef said, let them cook, because they deserve it. Let them get what they get, because they deserve it. May the God Almighty be on our side. That's why Spirit said that Ten of Swords energy had came out earlier about being discerning, being discernment, being discerning. CERN came out, been coming out. CERN been coming out. Small bodies of matter from outer space being, hid. But it don't matter about nothing long as everybody have a mutual respect for everybody, if you ask me. But moving on. Let's see how to compromise, because it's like, are you still like willing to compromise with these people? Do they deserve forgiveness? Because that's what it asked about, being fair in the situation. Or how can you be fair in the situation? Let's see, how can it be fair for both parties? Because don't feed them the SHIT pie, y'all. Be humble, y'all. Be humble. Because if it came out in reverse, if you don't be humble, if you feed them that SHIT pie, then you go end up messing up your blessing. You know what I'm saying? So don't feed them the SHIT pie. Just tell them to eat shit. And then they go get what they deserve. You know what I'm saying? But you let the Most High serve it. You see them justice scales? You let the Most High serve it. Let's see what's fair. What's fair? What's fair? How to handle this situation fair? You done call back your power. How do you use it? What's fair? Energetic clearing. Wax on, wax off. Empty yourself of fear and attachments so you can be prepared to receive her luminous plan. 8 of Cups. That's fair. Let it go. And let God so you can receive the plan. So you can be in alignment. So you can get that old ancient wisdom and strength. Okay. Wow. Leadership. Dominion. Say dominion. You know what I'm saying? That's like total. I mean, total control. And then we talking about the Meteor Man having total control. So, dun dun dun. You fill in the blanks. That's another discussion we can have. Email me. But it said let it go so you can receive. Yeah. Remember I told you? Well, I don't know. You remember, I don't know how long you been here or whatever. If you a subscriber, you just popped in or whatever. But somebody befriended troublesome burdens, troublesome people. Spirit says it's time to let it go collectively. Oh, extraordinary moment. That's an luminous plan, extraordinary moment. Now, this going to be very, very intense emotion. Oh, you see, it's like a out-of-body experience. You see that? Being rose up. Like, I was just going to say it's going to be extraordinary and intense. It might not last long, but that's why you better be able to grab it. You ain't got no time to wait. I think that I did a short and it said if they telling you to wait, that's game. They don't want you to get on the bus. They don't want you to get on the bus. They want to distract you. Remember, Spirit said, don't let them distract you. Don't let them miss your bus. You got to go. And everybody can't go. It's a individual. What else? What's fair? What's fair right now? Look, right now, ain't no time to wait. Look at the start. The meteor shower is at 5 a.m. I'm in the south of the United States. I don't know where you are, so you have to look up that information. But right now, it's like ain't no limits to mature. Divine timing for connections. Limit you right now. Ain't no limits. Love reigns. If you can possess it. If you can follow the stars, if you can see the signs, if your instincts on point. People want love and ain't even ready. People want a job and don't even have a babysitter. I mean, Spirit say you got to align. Get in line. Align. Realign. Outline. Shoot, got it. Look, yo, pay. Outline. I think you gotta let it go. It's okay. It could be something just as simple as a Krispy Kreme donut after work. Don't hyperventilate. Don't get scared thinking that your work. Don't get scared thinking that an alien then got in your coworker and that's why they acting different. Don't worry about that type of stuff. Oh, one thing that did want me to I did want to touch on, it's a lot of different things that I guess I'll wait to touch on that. Yeah, I'll wait to touch on that. Let's see. Oh, I put them back in there. Let's see, what's fair? What's fair? What's fair? Right now it came out. I know y'all see me put it back in there. It shuffled and play with and did everything under the sun and the moon and the stars, and it came right back. Yeah. What's coming? We can't go nowhere. It said you can't go nowhere. Right now. It's clearing out right now. It's raining where I am. I don't know what it's doing, but it's raining where I am. Spirit said, meteor showers ask you to accept the changes. reinvent yourself. Your treasures are stored up in heaven right now. Says don't get too far ahead. Just stay where you at. Stay where you at in the moment. That's gonna be fair. I hope they handle it well. I hope they handle it well. Let's see. Let's see where we go at this spirit. What do they want to know? The outcome? Okay. If you clear out this energy right now, call your power back. Step into 8 of Cups energy. Let it go. Receive instruction. Look, I love it when it's like that. What's the outcome for the Meteor Man? What's the outcome for the Meteor Man? Seeing the situation for what it's worth. Having compassion. Look, through offering, even the smallest thing. Didn't I say even if it's just that Krispy Kreme donut after work? Oh, you can reap the greatest rewards. It can become so sacred. Just know your worth. Know what you're working with. Outcome. Sanctified, sacred, worthy to belong and to love without any need to improve. Oh, you came out. Remember, you feeding them SHIT pies. You calling your old power back and saying, get it how you live. Because you know you good. Where you at? Sacred, sanctified, tough love. I'm telling you, favor is fair, because there's nothing that can compare to the favor of the Most High, divine, collaborating with the Most High, being sacred and sanctified and set apart, and saying, give me that back. Yeah. Be different. Be you. Be different. Be you. You are love itself. You are the cup. Spirit say you are the cup. You are the cup. You are love itself. Wow. I love that. Your deepest needs and feelings is about to be attended to. The only way you can grow a lotus is through mud. First, I had to soak the seeds in water for 2 weeks. Then I had to apply the dirt and make mud. Need the rain. Need the earth, water, and earth. We did talk about the water and the fire energies. So I feel like it's balancing out. Awesome. But your needs being met from all the hard times, everything you done been through. Keeping your focus. That's what Spirit said right now. Stay focused. Ain't no time. Don't get too far ahead of yourself. Stay right where you at. I supply your needs daily. This day, I supply. This day, I forgive your debts. This day, I forgive the ones that trespass against you. This day, I forgive your trespasses. That's what Spirit's saying. He finna take care of all your needs, and your deepest needs and your deepest feelings about to be met. I like that. Let's see what they doing. Let's see the outcome for them. You know, we pray for them too. Some of us just know how to ask for help better than others. Some of us just know how to receive help better than others. Just like this person is Working in the kitchen, that's somebody they probably can talk to. If they can cook for you, you better be able to trust them. Gosh. But you don't trust them. You trust that the Most High put the right people in your circle. Right? Don't be square. Trust that the Most High put the right people in your circle. That's what we trust. We don't trust the people. We trust the power of the divine collaborations, the truth that he sends us, the energy that he sends us. We trust our instincts. That's what separates us from them. We don't linger. This is not a time under this wax and gibbous. Yeah, it's not time to linger. It's not time to linger. Remember the snake, cutting loose ends, cutting ties, cutting loose ends. Spirit been guiding us through it. He been guiding us through it. What's the outcome? What's this prisoner outcome? Justice. It's funny. They a prisoner and they justice served on this prisoner. There's a target. Somebody got it's a lot of different targets out here. We're gonna break this thing on down. Let's go. What about this prisoner? Outcome. Oh, they got to give it up. Wow. They got to give it up. Learning to surrender can feel as if they dying. The ego wants what's hardest to stop trying to control the whole universe. Wow. Now, surrender can literally mean, because we talking about prisoners, right? We talking about prisoners getting dropped off in the Earth's atmosphere. Divine collaborations. Look at this. Didn't I tell you it's the workers too? It's the prisoners and the workers. But somebody giving it up. Somebody have no choice but to give it up because of the karma. This is karma because of your actions, divine actions. What you did, not you. Unless you the prisoner. It could be you. I don't know. But somebody is surrendering. The prisoner is stopping running, but they still a prisoner, so they still got to reap the consequences for their actions. What they did. They might have thought they was getting away with it, but I feel like somebody just won't stop running. That's the outcome. They gonna have to stop running. They gonna have to surrender. Now, I was just gonna say dead or alive, and then I seen balance. So what I was gonna say, dead or alive, they got to give it up. You hopefully you the Meteor Man. Flow, ease, awakening. Yeah, somebody want to give it up. Go ahead and pay for their consequences. So that's why it's fair. Surrendering for what they did, that's just like, what, I'm ready to. I'm not protesting anymore. I'm agreeing to take accountability. Is somebody ready to take accountability? Or if they not ready, they gonna have to. It's either gonna be the easy way or the hard way. But you're gonna have to align, get realigned. Okay? The truth is aligning. Period. Yeah, one way or the other. Yeah, they gonna have to give it up. What I want to pull on? Just pull the true message. We're gonna break this thing on down. The Meteor Man versus the prisoner. Yeah, look, the Meteor Man sanctity. The smallest, look, the smallest, it said through offering, even the most smallest can become sacred. And when I was lining the cards up on the table, it lined up like this. I just so happened to have a penny on the table. And I was using those coins to hold my stuff together. And I was like, oh, the Meteor Man. Leaving things behind that no longer serve. Estimated time of arrival. We go pull a timing card, but if we talking as above, so below, the meteor shower, I know we'll be able to see it. It'll be visible in the morning, 5 a.m. Central Time. No, I'm in the South, spirit-led cornbread fed. But I'm going to pull a timing card because I don't know. Everybody on different timelines. Let's pull the true message. Oh, did I say everybody on different timelines? Spirit said. Oh, nurturing that widow bird. Nursing that hurt. Nursing that sadness. Ugh. Being expressive. Let's see. Let's break this thing on down. Give us a true message about this Meteor Man. The Meteor Man. Is this not, oh, come on, Meteor Man. Extraordinary. Did we say extraordinary moments that cause intense emotions? I feel like it's gonna be like a change of night and day for somebody's success. Okay, Meteor Man, the true message. When you truly engage in an activity, person, place, or thing, that's when you're gonna see real success. And it's gonna turn from night to day. You're gonna see the transition. And if you don't engage, vice versa. But we don't like to talk about that. We talking about the ones embarking on journeys, seeking opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Seeking higher levels of commitment. I know that's right. Partnerships. Not just people that's clingy, because clingy people came off as wasteful. People just clinging to you, but what are they adding to you? Beware. Let's see, what about the prisoner? True message. What about the prisoner? Oh, look, they got their date. The prisoner got their date. Wow, confirmation rules the nation. Prisoner. Unconditional love. Resentment triggers perception. Fairness. Ooh. Unrequited. Fleeting. Imposters. They tried it, but it didn't work. That's the way the cookie crumbles. They tried it, but it didn't work. That's the way the cookie crumbles. That's the true message. Not being able to control their triggers. Being in and out, not being stable, unrequited. Instead of unconditional. That's the way the cookie crumbles. That's why they got to give it up. Triggers, I hope nobody be aware. Like, if you are a prisoner or you know somebody that's operating in this prisoner energy, because remember, if it's not you, it's them or somebody in your environment energetically that you would be tied to, right? Be aware of. We got surrender and triggers and justice and popping. That made me feel like somebody will be really like I said, surrendering, dead or alive. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got they got the beam on their head with the scope. Look, they surrender. Like, you can't stop. You can't be karmic justice. They got all these private eye investigators and look, and master impersonators, undercovers, right? That scopes on you from all levels. I'm telling you, if you know this prisoner, it's like this prisoner is surrendering, but with a fight though. Because perception, it came out in reverse, like they don't understand that this how I have to go. I don't like that look, the way I put it back together, the star. Tell me, Meteor Man. Trying to be like the essence, trying to be like, that's why I said possessed. You can't, that got a lot of people in their mind wishing they was you. Since y'all was children, since a child, wishing they was you. Pretending they was you. Jacking your swag. We talked to, go check out the last video. And it's on their mind. It's killing them. It's literally killing them. People having headaches because of that. People having eye problems because of that, because they can't see it. And they'll never be able to see it. So as long as they keep trying to picture your downfall, they go forever have eye problems until they sleep. Till they close. All closed eyes ain't sleep. Mess. All closed eyes ain't sleep. Wow. True message. What about this higher commitment for the Meteor Man? Then we go move on. Somebody that had showed unrequited love. Supposed to be showing, well, showed nothing but unconditional love. Now they want to pop a trigger. Don't want to let it go. Now they want to stay. Just a little bit longer. Remember, we already peeped that game. Go check out the short videos. True message, higher commitments. Let's clear that energy. Spirit lead, cornbread, fed. Let's clear that energy. Let's get some more on this. Oh, you hear that thunder? True message. Oh. Okay, Meteor Man. Time to heal, shadow work. Sabotage. Oh, somebody tried to sabotage your work. What you been working on. Didn't want to give you time to heal. Didn't see your worth. Didn't appreciate you. And you got working on it and repairing it in reverse. Yeah, higher commitment, partnership. What do you call it? Asset, not a liability. Especially if you got work like that you got going on. I need assets. I don't need no liabilities. Now working on it. Yeah. Want something better. Moving on, clearing out some energy. Self-worth and value. You got worth 2 times on your side. You've been worthy. I told you from a child, have you been knowing it though? You might have been in lack mentality. 5 of Pentacles, that mouse energy, you might didn't realize. I said that at the beginning. Some people don't even know who they are. That's why this is a perfect opportunity under this wax and Gibeus 71%. You can mature. You can nurture yourself. You can mentor yourself or get mentored. You can grow. Yeah, it is. You can grow. This is the time. They might didn't want to let you heal. They might didn't want to work on themselves. They're a prisoner, remember? They still true. They might go down in a hole. You might be hearing about the whole standoff, like the set it off at the end of set it off. You remember how that went? Surrender. You see how, remember how Chloe surrendered? Hey, I don't know. They all surrendered in their different ways. The true message. True message though. Spirit said keep working on it. You remember I said keep on moving. Accept them changes. Somebody's soulmate is on the way. You already found them? Or are they on the way? We go pull some love messages. Let's see what the true message is for the prisoner. True message for the prisoner. Yeah, don't want to face reality. The cookie has crumbled. Oh, this is intense. Oh. Okay, I told you. It came in reverse. Now they don't want to string you. Remember, you got to surrender. Can't string you along. Not that they don't want to. Can't string you along. Can't use you for one night stands. Can't let you. Can't. Yeah. Ain't no options. Saints and ain't no options. You know what I'm saying? Realizing you are sacred. Okay. That's the true message. Ain't. Saints and ain'ts. Ain't no more times. They don't got no more chances. Not if they want it. You. It's not that you. What did it say? You can't. Whatever she said. I have to upload that. But it's like you. I don't even want to mess with y'all. Y'all can't mess with me. Y'all ain't me. They can't string you along. It would take something extraordinary. Maybe instead of a key on a ring, an engagement ring, to change this situation. I don't know if they know that or not. Extraordinary. Look, they gotta give up. Surrender. It's not that they might want to mess with you. They can't mess with you. Trying it. That's what Spirit said. Watch your instincts. Make sure y'all have mutual attraction to each other. Passions, values, morals. Who trying to be seduced out here? We do got the under the Meteor Man do have intense emotions. I didn't really get any other than, well, yeah, the heart matters. Right? The heart matters. Do they share the same passion, interests, and values? It said be ready to love when love come in. Right? Love at first sight. Be ready to love when love come in. Love at first sight. Somebody is very tempting or was tempting or it says soulmate. Somebody is about to either level up a commitment or meet somebody that they about to be in a long-term commitment with. Somebody that's very tempting. But you have to be ready. So with this third party, and dates and abundance, like if this hookup, and look, it's almost like this hookup, and it's not for everybody. This just for the 1 to 5% that get this. This hookup was originally just for, clout, money, monetary hookups. Money in exchange for services. Went out, probably had a good time. And now, either somebody want to Change a hoe into a housewife. Remember, happiness over everything. Or somebody realize somebody ain't nothing but a hound dog. Speaking of hound dogs, that did come out in the Meteor Man energy. I think King Solomon could communicate with the animals. Meteor Man, he could communicate with dogs. Imagine that. Spirit leg, cornbread feed. That was one of his superpowers. Somebody's superpower, somebody can change hoe into a housewife. Happiness over everything. I be telling people they like what they like, that man and Pretty Woman did it. But he was, I don't know, I ain't gonna look. Let me anyway. Moving on. I don't like to get too much up in y'all business. Look, decoy. I told you, distractions. See, don't be distracted by what's really going on. Use your discernment. Okay? Use your discernment. Are you acting like you can't tell that you see something or that you tempted by something because you want to act like that you not? Like you purposely, you or them purposely trying to remain. If you the star, we talking Meteor Man energy. Meteor Man is the star. So the Meteor Man is purposely looking at something and acting like they don't know what they seeing, like they don't know that they don't know. That's what I'm saying. Some is 1 to 5%. Look. They ran. Lost quest. They ran. That's what it said. Don't get too far ahead of the quest. Stay in the prison. So that's kind of breaking this energy down a little bit more. Right? Somebody did call their power back, but somebody probably ran. They probably didn't call it back. They probably gave it back. Like, I'm out. They have to learn how to use it. Whoever ran, 8 of Cups energy is coming out on the Emperor side. Clearing their energy. I ran. Rehabilitated mind. Rehabilitated heart. Now I can relax. Now I can really be happy. Okay. Miss you. Yeah, they still gonna miss you though. Miss you again. I'm gonna miss you again. 8. That's the energy of that 8. So that's why you gotta strengthen your instincts, because I'm gonna miss you again. Yeah, they might have ran, turned their back on you or whatever. They'll miss you again. They'll be back. Another Quelo, and they'll be calling in the morning. Need some pampers? They'll be calling. Some people go just missing their child. Like, man. So they're gonna be calling again. They'll be I know. On a side note, not to put y'all in my business or nothing, but that's what my baby daddy told me. If it wasn't for if it wasn't for our daughter, he said that he don't hate me because of our daughter. I said if it wasn't for our daughter, he would hate me. So I don't know what y'all say. But I'm looking at this surrender, this Iran, I'm feeling more like the Rand part is them. That's why I said this entity, this feminine energy, this earth sign, this water sign, or this woman. I feel like they the ones that ran. And now they just have to stop taking accountability. Rehabilitate. Yeah, look. Get real. Higher level. Now it's time for them. This is a high level conversation. Right? Conversation with spirit guides, conversation with self, conversation with teachers. mentors, conversation with somebody that can help me really reflect on what's really going on. I feel like that's really the Iran, the high conversation. They might have had an addiction, anything cooling on it. They might have just been cool on everything. No drive, no ambition, and drive did come out in the energy. We should be having drive, right? That emperor energy. And then something came along. We was full-fledged, and something come along and stop you in your tracks, right? So I really feel like the prisoner is really surrendering. They really surrendering. They ran, but now they surrendering. But they probably only surrendering because they missing you again. They missing you again. That's why Spirit said it's a lost hope. Lost hope. Oh man, it could have been your divine counterpart too. They didn't know who they was. But Spirit said, get your shine on inside and out. They lost. People gonna be calling your name. Say what? Conversations. This a conversation about hooking up though. That's what I'm saying. This a conversation. What about say you and me? Say you and say me. You know. Say we go to In-N-Out Burger. You know what I'm saying? I say I have my chef cook us up something. Okay, I know that's right. Let's flip these cards. Bake us up something. So this person is a baker. So somebody is a baker. Dough boy. Either make a lot of money. You got some money coming. Somebody on your team that want to know about you and them. Get a lot of money or they literally bake. It's about to be a conversation. So I guess y'all want to know about this love, huh? Let me pull these finance angels, and then we go pull love, and then we'll pull timing. Confirmation rule of the nation. Emperor energy. Meteor Man. And the prisoner. Clearing that energy. It seems like the trash took itself out, though. That's what I'm saying. It's almost like the trash took itself out. Almost like the trash, they weren't gonna be able to keep up the skies long. Good. Successful funding when you block out distractions. Confirmation rule the nation. This finance angels. I was gonna say finance angels for the Meteor Man, but I couldn't even get it all the way out. Look, do the work, obstacles and blocks are lifted. Confirmation, rule the nation. They tried, but they failed. They could not succeed. Won't never be able to succeed long as you continue to keep going. It being your true self, living in the moment, storing up your treasures in here. It say obstacles and blocks are lifted. Keep working on it. Do the work. Repair it. What you repairing? It says you don't need to change nothing. You just need to tighten up. Okay? Right? Don't get remember not to be tunnel vision. Thinking that, like Spirit said, you good how you are. You are who you are. You born who you are. It was already written. But now it's time to tighten up on your backstroke. Tighten up on your backstroke. Obstacles and blocks are removed. They say all your positive energy shifted this. But it's just not enough to dream. You still got to have that drive. You still got to perfect the craft. Remember, this was Spirit was telling us. It's time to nurture our crafts and nurture our relationships, nurture our dreams. Nurture yourself. Keep working on it. That's why he said you don't have to change yourself. Just repair what's been broke down. Energetic clearing. Time of rest. So you can repair. So that's a time of calmness. Thank you. Whew. Thank you. Because you can't hardly you can't repair yourself if you constantly agitated. You know what I'm saying? That's why people get put into medically induced comas so that their body can literally heal themselves. So that's what spirit is saying. We about to basically be put in a how do you say, obstacle and block coma. It's just all obstacles and blocks supposed to be removed, put on hold, defeated. The Meteor Man. Okay? If obstacles and blocks, all obstacles and blocks is defeated. If that ain't demons defeated by God, I don't know what is. Anyway. Do we even need to know, what about the finance angels for the prisoner? Because there's some prisoners watching. Everybody welcome. How you gonna know who you is if you don't know who you is? You know what I'm talking about? That's why Spirit said, if you knew her, we listen, we don't judge. The Most High do that. Positivity, faith, and optimism is your doorway. Don't allow negative energy or temporary setbacks interfere with the path that you're on. Keep the faith and keep going. That's why they gotta surrender. Now, are they go do that? Or you go do that? Are you gonna use all this positive energy to discover the truth, to have these divine collaborations, to realign your energy, to take your power back, to be a reflection of the Most High, to get this success and start these I was gonna say start these rewarding journeys? He told us we sanctity, sacred. He said we sacred, even the smallest, because of our faith. We have this opportunity. That's up to you if you go embark on it. The same way as the prisoner. It go both ways. But you don't have no obstacles and blocks, and they done been caught red-handed. So they just have to pay up right now. If you associated with them, you go be helping them pay their court fees and court costs and traveling costs to get back and forth to court, and funeral costs if they had this shootout with the police and be trying to surrender like Cleo and all of that. Well, they are property of the state. You don't claim their body, then it don't matter. If they still had time, I don't even know if you get to have a funeral. Like, that's crazy. But yeah, that's crazy. But they have an opportunity to do something different too. But they just have temporary setbacks, karma. That's what it say. As long as they keep that positivity and faith, that's how they gonna get that rehabilitated. That's how they gonna rehabilitate. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's what I'm saying. This is happening now, or they about to. This is actually a nice reading. Overall, money look good. Successful funding. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available. And so make sure y'all pay me. Go ahead and donate. Send your girl a little tip for these divine dimes that I'm dropping. Everything you need to know is in the description box. Check out that description box. Got several ways to give. You can tip me. You can donate to the widows. We are a friend of the widow. We did get the long-tailed widow bird out today. I didn't even know that bird was in that deck. You can buy t-shirts. It's all kinds of ways. You could just hit the like button, subscribe. Even just a visual expression of your support would be great. Other links to my other social medias is in the description box. How you contact me is in the description box. Medication, herbal medication is in the description box. So make sure you check that out. It's quite interesting. It haven't changed yet, but it's shifting. I feel the shift. What's this shift? But anyway. Oh, Meteor Man. Small bodies of matter from other space that enters Earth's atmosphere. Now, don't that make you think e.t.a. E.t. arriving? I mean, I'm just saying, is it me or is it just me? Oh, I hate it when it do that. I hate it when it do that. Anyway. The green. I said I hate it when it do that. And then are we talking about Meteor Man? I wasn't even trying to do this, y'all. That was brief, but I still think that was still significant to the reading because it was definitely green. This energy that we in, the 6 energy, is all about nurturing relationships, caring for ourselves, supporting the people that we love, spreading love and kindness to the ones that we hold dear. The heart matters. It's like it wasn't no circumstance that green screen literally popped up. Like everything, remember, Spirit already told us under the 5-5 energy, it all happens for a reason. We have to remember heart matters. See the situation for what it's worth. Third card is the timing card. If you're new here, look at that. Divine Masculine. Meteor Man. Meteor Man. The truth. Ooh. The beginning. The truth. The beginning. The truth. Discovering the truth. Third card is the timing card. Spirit shows what we need to see, please, and thank you. Third card is the timing card. They just flew up out of there. But whatever is going on, coming or going, it's going to be a peaceful. I feel like overall, it's going to be peaceful. Thank God, right? We protect it, if anything, even if it's chaos around us. Right, we gonna be protected. Spirit already told us our obstacles and blocks is gonna be removed, but the boundaries to try to block and get into our energy, that ain't. Third card, 1, 2, action. The third card on the 6th, 6 days, 1 to 5 days. Action. Wax and Gibby is 6. May 6th, when the moon looked like this. On the 15th, 1 to 5 days. I feel like Meteor Man, okay, if we talking about, I really feel like it's 1 to 5 days. The 1 day being the most significant. Because the 6, 6, 6. 6, 6 resonate with animals, mental health. It also resonates with unconditional love, the family and home. Support. Partnership. Starting tomorrow, this energy will be strongest, I believe, to nurture relationships, to communicate things need to be addressed. This is the opportunity over the next 1 to 5 days. Spirit is giving you opportunity to connect, communicate openly. Especially if it's with your love. Like if you having relationship problems in communication, this over the next couple of days is a perfect time to communicate with them under the energy of the 6th in May. Look, they keep trying to. They on the way. I told you they're here. Look, you might as well receive it. They're here. 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6. Oh my God! I told you. Look, 8. Oh, this is surrender. 2 surrenders to prisoners. Oh God. 8, 7, and 6. Oh my God! Confirmation rule the nation. Hold on, give me 1 second, y'all. It's a two-parter anyway. Yes, with timing. I hope y'all got that. Sorry about the hey Javon. Sorry about the interruption. This is a two-part reading though. So don't worry. Be happy. Remember that's how you got here in the first place. If you are the Meteor Man, right? That's how you reaping your rewards. That's how you about to call in these. That's how you have called in these extraordinary moments. Okay. Creators create. That's one thing that I noticed that Meteor. You can't have Meteor. You can't have Creator without the Meteor or something like that. Creator is in the Meteor, but it's the Creator, a reflection of the Creator. All those tears. That's why tears of the gods came out under Meteor, Meteor Man. The gods defeated the demons, the legions, but the gods are still crying. It's like I feel like some things, because we got this energetic clearing right now going on, this transfer of energy going on. I don't feel like it all feel good because the 9 of coins came out. Creature comforts, whatever species you identify with. I don't know if it's gonna necessarily be comfortable. I feel like it's gonna be kind of like an uncomfortable situation where you have to be strong in adverse situations. But the obstacles and blocks are lifted. So the only thing you really have to do is endure and keep going. That's what it kept saying. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Surrender is on both sides. The Meteor Man and the prisoner. I feel like the difference is the Meteor Man have already surrendered. And the prisoner have yet to surrender or is in the process of surrendering. But everything is about to take place. Action. Action, lights, cameras, action. I told you they were trying to cause distractions. It's a setup. Life, lights, cameras, actions. Be ready. How long we been? Okay, so I'm gonna pull one more oracle. Let's come back down to earth. Let's make sure we have a safe landing. And then we're gonna come back and break down all these entities, who they are, pull signs and reasons and motives and intentions on the part 2. Because the part 2 says red on yellow, kill a fellow. So I don't know what we gotta be ready for, but we gonna be ready for whatever it is. We gonna be ready. Let's get grounded. Let's come back. Set, ready, set, go. Lights, camera, action. Dreaming, Paleolithic. One. Feel like somebody's supposed to have to protect what's theirs with that snake. Didn't I say? Who for you, who not for you? The only thing stopping this love, whatever is stopping you from receiving what you want, the only thing that's coming in between it is you have to defend what you want. Make the hard decisions. Make the hard choices. Choose healthier choices. Clear that energy. Then you set to work on it, set to repair. Let's see what dreaming Paleolithic is. 13. One mind again. Focus, mind made up. The art of paying attention. Being aware and not aware at the same time. Seeing the world for what it is, the situations for what it's worth. But this is after the removal of distractions. So whatever this shift is, this portal, remember we going through this portal, distractions being removed, and then you'll be able to see exactly what the situation is worth. I love it. It's time to return to the wisdom of the ancestors and learn once again the arts associated with paying attention. We need to learn to look at the sky, to navigate by the sun, and to communicate in a meaningful fashion. Think of what we can see if only we leave behind all our distractions. We can actually discover the truth. Till next time, which will be in about an hour. Keep your head up, look to the stars. Remember, if you're new here, we listen, we don't judge. And for the ones in the back, don't be square. Spirit-led, cornbread fed. Namaste.